Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Karen. If you are new here, thank you very much for stopping by, and if you've been here before, I appreciate you every time you choose to watch my video. Thank you. In today's video, I will be reviewing two projects that I just completed. There's a shirt and a shirt dress. So the shirt that I said I was gonna make last week using some fabric I just got from, I'm distracted because I'm looking at the pattern, I'm looking at the shirt on my lap. Sorry about that. I got some fabric from Stylemaker fabric. I'll just put it up so you can be reminded what I'm talking about. And I said I was gonna make Butterick 6852. That's Butterick 6852. And I was gonna make view B, that long sleeve with that pocket. I've made this before, as I mentioned, but the fabric I have, I love it so much that I thought, okay, why not make something I'm always gonna wear, except for Simplicity 1538. I'm always making Simplicity 1538, and I thought, it's time for me to move on to something else because I've made it too many times. So this is the shirt, and I'll put up an insert of what the shirt looks like on the dress form. I haven't taken a picture in it yet because they're recently finished, and buttonholes are on, but I have not yet done the buttons. I have some light blue shirt buttons here that I'll be adding to it, but I haven't added the buttons yet, so I can't try it on for you. But as soon as I have added buttons to all of them, I promise. There's another dress that I have not added the buttons to yet. I'm just gonna add the buttons to all of them and just do a whole fashion show with about 4 or 5 items for you that I owe you pictures for with the items being worn. So this is what the shirt looks like. This fabric is just beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. I had the intention of making a shirt and adding something under the under collar, but it was too much going on. So all I did, as promised, was I added the blue on the under collar, on the collar right here, the collar stand, I'm sorry, on the collar stand. Nothing is back here. It's just a norm back there. I did a double yoke just to make sure it's clean finished. Arm's eye, front seam. The actual shirt is front seam. That's the inside. It has 2 large darts in the back. And I also added, it's on the shirt. It has some gathers in the back, but because I added the darts along the long darts, I kind of just did where is it? I can't find it. The shirt's too colorful. I just did a little thing back here, if you can see it, because the shirt's so colorful. Yeah, so that's basically what I did. On the cuff, I did the regular on the outside, and then on the inside I added the same blue that's on the under collar on the inside. So basically I only have contrast on the collar stand and on the inside of the cuff, and I thought that was basically just a little touch to bring contrast to the shirt, a shirt that's already so busy, but I absolutely love it because it works well with so many things I have. That blue blazer that was recently made, I think it's a perfect fit, as I mentioned before. I can wear this with jeans in the week, or I can wear this with jeans in the week, not to work, but on a Friday definitely I can dress this up with jeans for work and stuff like that. I could just do this casually with sandals, my flats, orange heels that I have. Not really orange, but the color that's here. So this works well for me in terms of my wardrobe. So I think this was a lovely make. Oh, I added one pocket. I was gonna do both pockets, but it's already busy, so who's gonna know that it has a pocket? So it's right there. The adjustment that I made to this is I shortened the shirt by an inch, because the last few I made it all the way down almost to my hip, and I didn't like that narrow, uncomfy feeling. So I shortened it by an inch. And the sleeves I didn't touch. Last ones I did adjust, and they weren't so comfy because if I put my hand up, the sleeves go all the way up. So I left the length of the sleeves the way they were. I just shortened the shirt by an inch, and that was about it. I did nothing else. As I said again, the contrast on the collar and the inside of the cuff, the collar stand on the inside of the cuff, did a double yoke, French seams and a pocket. And I tried out that stiffening thing I bought instead of putting interfacing in here, and it worked well for the buttonholes. It made the buttonholes a bit smoother to make, but I stuck to the interfacing for the collar and the cuffs because I didn't want to try something new there and spoil that. But yeah, that stiffening fabric that I bought works well under buttonholes, so I think I'll continue using it for that. The intention was to line the blazer and stuff like that I would make. I have so much of it that I think of utilizing it more. So this is an option for me right here, and I absolutely love this shirt. If I'll make it again, yes, I'll make any shirt more than one. So I love this make, and I think I'll make it again. And this fabric was absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna look and see if I can find some more shirt fabric, but yeah, this one was lovely. Simplicity 8014, that's 8014. And it's the shirt dress. I made view B, and I made view B, and I thought about doing the sleeves from view A, which is a long sleeve, and kind of roll them up. I've made it so many times. I thought, why not make the short sleeve, because I was going from an inspiration that had a long sleeve, but when I was cutting it and when I was actually making it, I was like, I'm gonna waste this fabric, because I knew I would not wear it with that long sleeve, because it's not a shirt, it's a shirt dress. I'll be wearing it in the summer, and with a long sleeve dress, I thought, no way. So I scrapped the long sleeve for the dress, and I don't know what you call this sleeve, but I took the sleeve from McCall's 7900. That's McCall's 7900. I took the sleeves from view A, that's right there, and I added them to the dress. I think it added a little difference. It's something that I would not normally wear, but I thought, why not? So this is what it is. So let me review it with you. Did I make any adjustments? Yes, I made adjustments. I added 2 inches to the length of it because I didn't want the longer version, but I did want a bit more length on the dress. So I added 2 inches to the dress. That was basically it. On the inside, it's the double yoke. That's right there. I cut 2. The little sleeves were done in French seam, so I have the French seam going all around on the inside. Here's the other side. All the way down. Then when it got to the waist portion of it, I had some baby blue bias. I'm trying to hold it up so you can see it. I have some baby blue bias tape left over from a previous project that I did. So what I did, I added it from one end and I had a problem the last time, so I made sure not to add it in the area where the buttonholes was supposed to be, because it was difficult and I had to unpick it for the last project. So this one, I added it right to the point where I was going to stitch this front piece, so that it wouldn't have, it reduced the bulk for me when I was making buttonholes. This, I'm trying to hold it up so you can see it. This is the pocket, and the pocket was done in French seam and added it all the way continuous down there. What's this again? Okay, the same for this pocket. I'm trying to see if you can see it. And I didn't put bias tape on the end of this. I just did a tiny hem going all the way down and pressed it real well all across the base of it. It was a bit too much in terms of bias tape to go all the way around it, because it was like a flared enough skirt and it's a lot of fabric in it. So that's what my insides look like. Now for the story on the base, I was trying to match the stripes to get the inspiration dress that I saw and wanted. So I got the front lined up well. So when I close, these are buttonholes, and I need to press it so that it doesn't get that little thing going, wrinkles going across there. But yeah, back to what I was trying to explain. So I was trying to line the stripes up, which I got for the front, because the front closes well, and then you have the the stripes going kind of diagonal. But I was trying to do the same for the back, and I'm not sure it worked as I wanted it. So that's the opportunity to make it again. The front works well. I wanted to have this diagonal joining of the stripes right there, but it didn't work so well for the back, and I'll put up a picture of it on the dress form for the back so you can see it. But if you can, that's what it looks like. Can I? Yeah. So I didn't get the ideal thing that I want, but yeah, it works and it's okay. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it, but I think it is a lovely dress. It's a nice color. I didn't think the trial error sleeve would work out, but I think it did. I think I'll try that sleeve again on something else, because it's kind of like I want to have a sleeve and I don't want to have a sleeve. It's something kind of like, if I were to wear it to work, I wouldn't have the opportunity to do so if I had gone sleeveless. So adding this to it, it's really it adds a little, what should I say, makes it a little more classic in the sense that I can wear it. It has many functions. It can be casual as well as I can add things to it and just a dress up casual, a day out, or grocery store now, because I'm changing my it's not a style, it's a habit of making them and putting them away and waiting for something to happen, or waiting for an occasion to wear them. When you guys reminded me, yes, I make so many, I should start wearing them. So I would like get uncomfy if I have to dress up to go to the store. I'm thinking it's just the store, but if I have them, why not wear them? And I think this is nice with a sandals. It really is. So yeah, I absolutely love this make. I love the fabric, I love the color, and I think I love how it turned out, especially the sleeves. I was fearful to do my usual French seam with this, but as you can tell, it worked fine. It turned out lovely, and I didn't have any problems with it. So yeah, that's the inside. I have to look careful to make sure sometimes. Yeah, and this is the outside. So I think it's a win overall. It was a lovely make. I shouldn't say I would make it again because I've made it several times, but the stripe is what made the difference for me, and I absolutely love it. I think it came as close as the inspirational picture that I wanted to copy. And so yes, I think I did well on this one. Now it's for me to get to the 10 buttons that I have to sew on, and then call it a day, as well as sewing those on, and I have a complete outfit. So that was it. I also made my glasses. I also made a belt to go with it. And the belt was a bit tricky because I'm trying to balance the fabric and the stripes and make sure that whatever I'm making kind of makes sense in terms of lines. So for the belt, it looks trivial and it might not be anything, but for me, it was very important to either make a statement with the belt. Either I'm having one stripe on it going across, or two. So I was able to get two, making wide enough. So I like being neat about some things, and I think it does make a difference. It brings a different touch to your garment when you think about the little details, and I like doing that a lot. So this belt, I didn't line it or anything, just made a simple belt. I'm thinking I didn't do the regular sew on the inside and turn over. I just I folded each end and then put them on them. How should I say this? I turn over a 1/2 inch on each end of it, put them together, flat stitch all the way down. And I'm thinking of doing the same for the other side. And the reason why I do that is because when I make a simple belt and I put it in the wash and it gets rumpled, I'm finding myself, you know, when I'm ironing it, trying to figure out and get it together and have it flat. Whereas if I sew both ends flat all the way down, when it's washed, I don't have that problem of trying to fumble or get it back in the same way it was. So I'm thinking of just doing a flat stitch all the way down on this one. Yeah, but this is it for this week. These are my 2 makes that I have completed. Now I'm going to finish that other project, and it might just end up being the orange dress that I've finally figured out what pattern I'm going to be using. And the other dress I told you about last week, the blue one, I think I found a pattern. So the fabric I was telling you about last week that I wanted a pattern for, and many of you recommended the McCall's. I think it was 79 something. I have it written down. I don't remember what it was, but I have it. I've made the actual dress before, but I went through my pictures of stuff I've made, and I found this one. I was gonna hold it up so you can see it, but it has the display number on it, so I'm gonna try and find it inside and show it to you. I have New Look 6552, and I made View B before. I made View B before, and I thought about it when I saw this, and like, it's perfect for the dress that I want to do. All I have to do is add enough fabric on the bodice as well as the skirt to cover the buttons. Perhaps, maybe I don't even have to do that, but this dress is all covered with a zip in the back, and I'll show you what it looked like when I made it. So I'll put a clip of what it looks like as is, and also show you again that it's pretty close to what I want to make with this. All I have to do is just make some adjustments, and I think this will be fine. The back I'm not going to go with, but I have something else in mind that I'm thinking of adjusting the back. But yep, I'll put clips in, because just rambling on without you having the visual I have in my head, it doesn't make sense. So again, I'll put pictures up so you can see. But that's it. That's all I have for this week. I want to thank you very much for stopping by and sticking around with me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.